This is very exciting. Look who's here. Gerard Pique is here, and I've managed to handcuff him to his chair so he can't leave for another 10 minutes or so. Let's start this part with there is only one place, Barcelona, where you just swept the board as far as honours are concerned. You are a legend, but as I also said, it's very much part of your heritage and part of who you are. So what was your favourite time at the club?
I mean, I was lucky that I had a few because the year that I arrived, after the period at Manchester United, we won the treble. We won the 6 titles, so we did like the perfect year, winning the league, the cup and the Champions League, and then the European Super Cup, the World Cup of Clubs and the Spanish Super Cup. It's the time that Pep Guardiola arrived to the club also, and I think that we were very lucky, all of us, because the generation of players that we had at that time was incredible, starting with obviously Leo Messi, but then other players like Carles Puyol, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, at that time Thierry Henry was there, Samuel Eto'o. So the team was just incredible, and the fact that Pep arrived to the club, I think that bring the club to another level.
Yeah, you've just listed a sort of galaxy of players there, of stars, haven't you? Is there one where you just used to watch him from your nice, comfortable position at the back and just watch someone and go, oh, my goodness?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Leo Messi, I think, was another thing, totally different from the rest. It's true that on the games I can watch and see what he does, but on training sometimes I had to suffer him, and it wasn't good. I tell you. I mean, you had to run, but yeah, I think that he was totally different from the rest that I've seen. I had the opportunity to share a dressing room with Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, also at Manchester United, and he was also very, very good. I mean, top level, and he demonstrated in his whole career that he competed with Leo related to the Ballon d'Or and all the trophies that he won. But I think that Leo was something different.
Yeah. You also mentioned Pep Guardiola, his arrival at Barcelona. Well, he got moved up, didn't he? What is it? We can see it as fans and what he does, but you've worked with him day in, day out. What makes him so special?
Well, I think that he's a genius, and because he's obsessed with football, and he can be all day in a room just watching clips and videos of the opposite team and try to find a way to attack him, how to defend. So he's like, everything is on the detail, and he can control all of that. Also, I think that his speech is very, very good. He knows how to motivate the team in every situation, and this brings you to, I think, that the best coach of his generation, and I'm sure that the best coach ever in the history of football.
Mm. You also played under a very special coach at Manchester United. You were just 21 years old when you kind of left there. And Sir Alex Ferguson once said to our very own Hayley McQueen, actually, his biggest regret was letting you leave. How does that make you feel?
Well, in a way, it feels good that he says that, but I can say that for me, Sir Alex Ferguson was like a second dad. I always say that because when I arrived at Manchester United, I was 17 at that time. He helped me a lot to adapt to the country and to the club. It wasn't easy. I hadn't my family there, neither my friends, and it was difficult for me to really arrive to a new club, new language, new culture, new everything. So yeah, I had this period of 4 years, and I remember that the time that I asked Sir Alex to leave, because I knew that Barcelona was interested in me, it was very tough in a way. And I said to him, listen, you have to let me go. It's my dream to join Barcelona. You know, it's the club of my life. And I hope I can go. And really, I mean, he had the detail of say, okay, I will not ask a big amount of money because I know that if not, the transfer will not happen. And I think that he asked just 5 million, and I could go to Barcelona. I could leave the club. So I can say that Sir Alex, in a way, he did a big favor to me, which is letting me go.
Yeah. We've got a couple of minutes left, and I know you've got a busy day ahead of you, but you did win the Premier League in 2008. Is there a part of you, though, Barcelona was your club, but wish you played in the Premier League more?
Yeah, of course. I remember that year was my last year. We won the Premier League, we won the Champions League in Moscow. So it was an incredible year for Manchester United. I played a few games that season, but obviously I would love to play much more. But you have to be realistic. I was very young, and Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic were the two centre-backs that were playing at that time. And for me, were two of the best centre-backs of that generation for sure. So it was very difficult to get minutes in the club at that time. And it was a smart decision to go to Barcelona. And then obviously it was proven that being part of all that generation that we discussed before, it was one of the best things that ever happened in the club, and also personally to me.
Yeah, just in a word, Erik ten Hag, do you think he could win the title for United in the future?
It's not easy because the competition in the Premier League is huge. You have great teams and clubs that they are doing things in the right way, in the right direction. For Manchester United, I think that after Sir Alex leaving, they started a period of not knowing where they are going, and they have to figure it out really if they want to compete. And I hope that they can in the future, because it's a club that, for me, after Football Club Barcelona, Manchester United, means a lot. I had a great time there, and I hope they can win it in the future.
Sadly, we've run out of time. Absolute honour. Molt bé.
It was a pleasure.
Adeu. Adeu.
Adeu. Adeu. Bye.